Shabangu calls for lawman violence to end and Dewani's alleged killer goes on trial. Hamlebo Changela with this news update. Mineral Resources Minister Susan Shabangu has called for a speedy end to the violence and resolution of labour issues at Lawman Platinum Mine in Marikana Northwest. She was speaking on SFM as police prepare to hold a meeting with the leadership of the striking workers at the mine this morning. At least 10 people have been killed in violence at the mine in the last few days. The presence of police, the National Defence Force and mine security has been beefed up. Minister Shabangu says action is needed on different fronts.
As the department, we've been talking to the relevant stakeholders to say they need to resolve the matter as quickly as they can because it arises, we are told, from a bargaining process. So they need to come together and resolve the matter. And what we don't agree with is the violence which is going on. We've been in touch with the Minister of Police and we are happy that there are people who have been arrested and would like to see that process being speedily done.
The man who allegedly shot honeymoon bride Shrien Dewani goes on trial in the Western Cape High Court today. Mgeni was fingered by his co-accused Mziwamadoda as the one who shot the tourist in November 2010. Kwabe was last week sentenced to an effective 25 years for his role in the murder following a plea agreement. Another accused taxi driver, Zola Tongo, is currently serving 18 years. Vanessa Puna reports.
After numerous delays in the case due to treatment and surgery to remove a brain tumour, it's finally D-Day for Mgeni. He's the only South African to be tried for the murder after his two co-accused, Zola Tongo and Mzwamadoda Kwabe, entered into plea and sentencing agreements with the state. Now, with the pair serving lengthy prison sentences, and the alleged murder mastermind, Shrien Dewani, still fighting extradition to South Africa, Mgeni will cut a lone figure in the dock. He faces charges of kidnapping, robbery with aggravating circumstances, murder and the illegal possession of a firearm and ammunition. Mgeni was on Monday found fit to stand trial by Western Cape High Court Judge Robert Henney. Vanessa Puna, SABC News, Cape Town.
The family of Louis Wayne is taking the Gauteng Department of Education to court after the grade 1 learner's legs were amputated when a tree fell onto his mobile classroom last October. The family has filed court papers in the Johannesburg High Court. Departmental spokesperson Charles Patlane says they've been trying to avoid going to court and have been consulting with the family with the view to reach an out-of-court settlement.
The department has provided as much support as possible to the Louis Wayne family. We asked the lawyer to provide a quantified claim last year. We then immediately entered into negotiations with them in June. The negotiations deadlocked on the point of the amount that they were claiming. We therefore felt that we will take the boy to an independent assessor who will then look through his injuries and then indicate to us what we need to do.
And teacher union SATU in Gauteng has expressed shock at the planned march by its members at the Ekurhuleni region. This follows reports that SATU in that region was planning to disrupt schooling this morning. The Education Department in Gauteng has been granted an urgent interdict by the Johannesburg Labour Court preventing the march. There have been no reports of any such march at this stage. SATU spokesperson in Gauteng says they're in the dark. As the SABC's Abongile Dumako reports.
SATU's Eddie Kekana says this is new to him because there has not been any information given to them regarding today's march by the teachers in Ekurhuleni.
We're still actually following our structures to establish what is actually really going on. Is there a march or what is this march all about?
In a statement, the Gauteng Education MEC Barbara Creasy appeals to all parents, school governors, principals and educators in that region to stand together in protecting the right of their children to ongoing teaching and learning. Abongile Dumako, SABC News, Johannesburg.